The second half of Wednesday Season 2 has finally dropped, which means I can now give my thoughts on the season as a whole. And honestly, this was a big step up from Season 1. Right off the bat, I have to say the second half of the season was definitely stronger than the first half. The first half did have a lot of heavy lifting in terms of setting up the plot, the characters, and the central mystery, which is fine, but it occasionally felt a little slow compared to the back half. Thankfully, once the season at its midpoint, the pacing picked up significantly, and the stakes were raised in a way that kept me hooked. The second half delivered more twists, more suspense, and a few genuinely shocking moments that made it much more compelling overall. One of my biggest issues with Season 1 was that it sometimes felt a little heavy-handed with its themes and allegories. While it had its moments, there were times when it leaned more toward lecturing the audience, rather than just telling a great story. Season 2, however, fixes that problem. It feels like the writers really listened to feedback and decided to focus on making the story fun, entertaining, and character-driven, while still keeping its signature gothic edge. A huge highlight for me was the new additions to the cast. Billy Piper, Steve Buscemi, and Christopher Lloyd were all fantastic. Each of them brought a unique energy and presence that blended seamlessly with the returning cast, while also helping elevate the season's storylines. Piper in particular was a standout for me. She had great chemistry with the main cast and added a dynamic layer to the drama. In terms of writing, I think Season 2's mystery was stronger and more satisfying than the one in Season 1. There were more clever twists, better foreshadowing, and fewer predictable beats. The character development also improved significantly, especially for Wednesday herself, who continues to evolve in subtle ways, without losing the sharp, deadpan personality that makes her so iconic. Supporting characters also had stronger arcs this time around, which made the world of Nevermore feel richer and more alive. That said, not everything landed perfectly. The body-swapping episode was easily my least favorite of the season. It felt like a bit of a cliche, and it didn't have the same creative high points as the other episodes. It wasn't bad, but compared to the tightly written mystery surrounding it, the gimmick just didn't stand out. Tone-wise, the season continues to deliver on what fans love most about the show: the dark humor, the macabre atmosphere, and the delightfully twisted vibe. But everything just feels more polished this time around. The storytelling is sharper, the visuals are stronger, and the overall pacing is better balanced. And of course, the best news is that the show has been officially renewed for Season 3. And after how this season ended, I'm genuinely excited to see where the writers take the story next. If Season 2 is an improvement, Season 3 has the potential to be something truly special. For me, Wednesday Season 2 gets an A-, a 9 out of 10, and a 4 out of 5 stars.